What's up, gamers? I'm very angry because I'm gonna cry, dude. What? I just did a freaking live stream that was like nearly 3 hours long. I was doing other stuff before that. Lots of stupid shit. Turns out procrastinating is not a good idea because then you're like, oh shit, I need to do lots of stuff. If you want to do 50,000 different things, it's unfortunate that there aren't 50,000 hours in the day. Also, I just figured out I'm a genius. I can just hit Alt Tab. I just spent like 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes looking for my gloves that I could not find. So now I've got these super lame, stupid, bad old gloves that I have. I looked everywhere in my room. I cannot find them. I don't know where I put them. I definitely don't have ADHD. They're supposed to go here. There's a place right here for them to go, but I can't find them at all. Figured I'd give you guys a fun little new angle because that's what this podcast used to be. It also used to be drawing. So let's do some drawing in horrible lighting. I was like, oh, I'll just put my lamp on in the corner, fully the opposite corner. But also I'm becoming so tired because it's like 5 something a.m. And so we're just drawing a silly little thing. I'm gonna do it this way, I think. Maybe? Am I gonna do it this way? Sure, I think, probably. Or maybe, I don't know, it doesn't matter. This makes more sense, actually. But I'm also just listening to music right now, because I don't even care. My hair looks cute as hell. I got my headphones on. Listening to Pound Cake by Hot Squad. Like, let's fucking go, dude. I do not care if this is good or cool or anything at all. I'm just gonna yap occasionally, I think, and then something. I don't even care if I finish the drawing, honestly, because it's really just like, what am I even doing here, bro? Also, I didn't say welcome to Articulate, the podcast where I'm anything but, and the podcast where I don't know how to enunciate. This is a bad drawing. But that is the point, gamers. You cannot make a good drawing without first making the worst drawing you've ever seen in your entire life. And then you make it good. What am I supposed to do now? I don't even know. This is a banger. I was gonna say there's no way to even figure out, but there is, actually. Maybe I'll remember, though. Who knows? I can shout it out, potentially. Like they need my shout out. Low key, though, I listen to a lot of small artists. So, who knows? Maybe they do need my shout out. They're making good music. I'm making bad YouTube videos, so they're probably gonna get the, Oh my god, this is Alien by Lovecat? I'm so stupid. I love this song. I'm supposed to love this song. I should have recognized it. I'm gonna put this in an Instagram thing with a funny little joke that I thought of when I was gonna brush my teeth one day. I don't know if that's important at all. And I can't even move where the mouse is. It's actually kind of in an inconvenient spot because these gloves don't have the freaking fingertip things. And also, there's a small chance that I might reveal my flesh. You know, flesh slip, as they say. They don't say that. Also, the point of this is it's supposed to look kind of creepy. Oh my god, this sucks, dude. I just want my other gloves. They're so cool, dude. And they're freaking adorable. I don't know where they are. I'm actually gonna cry. Those were like my favorite gloves of all time. I checked like pockets of jackets that I've worn recently. I checked the spot they were in. I checked every other spot I could think of that they could be in. This is actually the worst day of my entire life, but this is such a freaking banger. I love this song. Yeah, I need some practice drawing the Grinch. That's what I'm drawing today because I need to like actually draw the Grinch for something, but I'm just gonna practice for a second. And I don't think I'm gonna finish it today even. So I also need to take a shower. I'm hoping maybe I finish this early enough to hop in the shower before somebody wakes up and has to go do other shit that's important. I so desperately want my own house, I think, or my own space, honestly. And this is a good fun little space. You know, having your own room is very cool and fun and awesome. Something that I will never take for granted because what am I drawing? What the fuck? I'm doing this so wrong because so I have in fact not had my own room in the past. The very first time I had my own room, I was 18 years old. You guys believe that shit? Now I'm very old and whatnot. Right, gamers? I'm definitely not 14 years old, okay? What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm so bad at drawing. I'm actually the most sad and angry right now that I could ever be in my entire life. Because what the fuck is happening, dude? I'm so tired. I just did a whole damn stream. I act like this is like hard work or something. I'm not exhausted. I'm just like actually becoming tired. My body's like, please go the fuck to sleep. And there's 50,000 things I have to do right now. And I couldn't find my gloves. Actually, if I found my gloves, my life would be complete, but I didn't. Are they in here maybe? I don't know why they would be in here. They're not in here. Also, this is a janky setup. I don't think I ever said that. Like, what is going on here? Let me find the lines that exist here. This works, actually. This is just bad. I'm just bad at drawing or something because it's supposed to look different and it doesn't, right? What does this even freaking look like? It looks Okay, let me zoom out a second. Maybe squint my eyeballs. He's too bulbous over here. I keep forgetting that I need to not talk about anything at all when it comes to this drawing because I'm not putting it on screen. It's only at the end of the video. I guess I could put it on screen, but I'm actually gonna cry. I'm kidding, I'm not gonna cry. But I just want to sleep, bro. Like, let me sleep. And this is such a bad drawing. I would also be significantly happier if this wasn't a horrible drawing. Maybe I'll take a picture at the end of this drawing session of it being bad and horrible after I inevitably give up in like 2 minutes, and I'll show it soon or something. But then at the end you can see the me after I went back and fixed everything because this all sucks. Okay, wait, this actually isn't looking completely horrible right now. I mean, kinda. I wanted to do a spooky version of this. I don't think that's what's gonna end up happening. Maybe the spookiness is just gonna be how horrible this drawing is, right? I guess maybe I'm going for goofy at this point because most certainly not spooky. Maybe it is. Hang on. The way that I fucked this up makes the spookiness almost intentional. His face is like kind of a little bit too long, but that's actually a little bit spooky. What is happening? What, I freaking love this song. Maybe I don't say that as well because that's no one knows what song is playing. It's Spectator by something. I don't remember. Hang on. Friday Pilots Club? That's almost what I had in my head. I was like, I think something about Friday, something club, or is that what I had in my head? Almost, I think, potentially. I don't know. Who would have guessed it? I actually know the songs that are on my playlist. This actually isn't too bad. I think the shape of the Grinch is just weird, and it actually comes together with the shape comes together more with the lines on his face. Because the silhouette of the head sucks and it's bad, except it's a bit more accurate than I thought it would be. But this is all fine and good. Okay, I gave him eyeliner. I guess he kind of has eyeliner, but I made it look more like eyeliner somehow. I hate myself for not brushing my teeth enough. So my mouth tastes gross. Is this something I shouldn't be saying on the internet? I have depression, okay? Not true. Kind of true, but I could at least brush my teeth, I think. I'm capable of doing it. I think I'm just bad with habits and things. He's got eyelids and things. Is this good? Yo, this is the finished drawing almost. Like, holy shit, dude. This is so freaking good. Oh my god, I fully said nothing. Let me say something because this drawing is crap, okay? This is bad and not good, but it is kind of cracked. There's actually a little bit of sauce that I didn't incorporate here. Yo, this is the drawing. I did not make it spooky at all, but apparently I'm actually just cracked a drawing. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Yeah, I was fully supposed to make this spooky and like bigger and horrifying. I was like, oh, what if that classic Grinch drawing, but even bigger of a smile and spooky and scary? But this is good. This is great. This is very cool. I'd show it, but you wouldn't be able to see it. I can do this. You might be able to see that actually. If I put it away from my face, away from the censored bar, like I very often don't do. Usually I'll put it like right here. And it's like, bitch, I'm not censoring that. That's so difficult to do. Every time I make editing me angry, it means that filming me is better at his job. You know, certainly not with the way I just, I'm gonna cry if I don't find my gloves soon, because it's cold as balls, dude. I'm cold just anyway. I'm just a cold person. I need my gloves to survive. Mayhaps I left in a vehicle or something. I wish I had more stuff to say a lot of the time. I just did a stream and live recording that wasn't the greatest. So I wasn't saying much. I know that I can probably make it entertaining at the very least in editing, eventually, hopefully. I think I just hate myself for the most part. But I am working on stuff, kinda, you know? This has been 20 minutes. I should have had this timer up, but I didn't because I had to look at the Grinch's face. So this is a banger song playing now. Why didn't you realize it started playing Ash Nico's new album, Smoochies or whatever? Which one is this? Oh, this is Liquid. I freaking love this song. This is like my favorite one off the album. I'm gonna restart this song and do a little jig around my room. So I need to end this recording in order to do that. You know, hope you enjoyed me coming back, showing a new angle of my room as I used to do, and drawing again. You know, that's cool. That's very awesome. I've been thinking of finding one of those artist platform things. I heard of one a while back where you could like post art and it's not like evil. They don't use it for AI. They don't like own your art and shit. So that sounds very cool and awesome. Maybe I will do that, you know? Post a bunch of janky art on there. I have lots of janky art and some kind of cool art, you know? Art for to have lived, that janky little jam game I did. Very cool, very fun. I'm gonna hit stop recording though because I don't want to edit all of this down to 15 minutes.
Merry Christmas.